still fucks with us. You get what I'm saying?
Enough that Skynet's still coming.
Skynet, isn't that from fucking
Terminator, dog.
That's what I was gonna say.
From the
isn't that-
90s.
That's the Terminator. I
It's
remember
coming,
fucking
fool. It's coming.
Skynet. You think Skynet's gonna come and fuck with
Yeah, or people are gonna be like, awful. You seen Wally, right?
Wally? Yeah,
Yeah, little fat fucks is rolling around on those fucking, you know what I mean? Won't have to do nothing.
definitely. That movie, the cartoon.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking
Yeah.
stupid Wally.
That's how it's gonna be.
It's crazy. Seeing all this shit from back in the day. Cartoons.
Yeah, I grew up in the 90s. We didn't have like the internet till 5th grade, 6th grade. TNS?
34. 34, papi.
Yeah, same.
So
Give or
I
take.
remember, now that you think about it, that cartoon Wally, he was
Yeah, that-
picking up trash.
Yeah. Yeah.
And now we got robots picking up trash.
Making them trash, driving cars. It's all sorts of shit.
Damn.
Yeah.
Ain't that about a bitch?
Yeah. The more intelligence you give them, the less we have to do. But, you know, who knows how far that will go.
Everything that's happening right now.
Everything.
Cars,
Yeah.
trash, self-checkout.
So I know. I try not to use those.
I
Like,
don't.
at all.
I don't.
I want to keep someone's
work. Yeah.
job. You know what I mean?
Same. I do the same thing. I don't do really self-checkouts because then I just fuck up and it pisses me off. Oh, you got to wait different or put
Yeah.
your item back in the bag
That
or wait
was-
for an assistant.
That's what was tight. But when the first came out, though, like I remember it was my first trip to the city, and they didn't have the weights very well, so we would scan one can of paint but grab two because they didn't put the scales in the machines
Yeah.
and shit. We got that and some bolt cutters, and
I feel
that
that
shit was
shit.
tight. But that was 2000 2006.
2006. Damn.
Yeah,
That was
I turned
days.
18 November 26th, and then we went down New Year's.
Ah,
You remember when that landslide happened?
yeah.
Like, yeah, we
That's-
were caught in the city.
Fuck. That was a shit show.
Yeah, I almost killed a fool down there. I
Oh.
think I might have told you that story.
No.
Maybe. But didn't. You didn't. I thought I did. It was scary. Yeah. Got in a little rumble. That's wild.
Fucking A. Hey, Poppy, put the mic twisted the other way. There we go.
Right there?
That's going
Okay.
better.
All right.
Bet.
Good.
But thank you for coming to Chorizo Time, Puppy.
Chorizo time.
Chorizo Time.
I like that.
It's
Papi
always-
chulo.
It's always chorizo
It's always
time.
chorizo
wherever
time.
You go.
If you don't know, you
gonna
best figure it out. Yeah, you're going to know.
You gonna know.
You're going to
my
figure
man.
it out. Hell
But
yeah.
thank you for coming in, my man. Of
course.
Let's fucking
Honored.
Just
Honored.
want people to get to know Reno. There's a lot in Reno. There's a lot of people out there that don't want to help out others or don't want to say, hey, man, this guy does this, that girl does that. Let's bring everybody in. It's more of everybody just like, oh, bad mouth. I'm better. Bad mouth. Fuck that person.
Yeah, if
'Cause I hate
you're
that
if
shit.
you're
I
already
want people to
talking
know.
bad about people, you're not better than that person.
Yeah, I know. I
at
feel
all.
it.
So it's not a good thing.
It's not in here, Carter. Close the door. Matias.
It's just about to say that.
Cierra. Fuck, I swear, this kid.
It's okay.
He's so tired right now. Fucking A. He needs to go home and relax.
Go Mimi's.
They're going to do homework right now. Just, you know how it is, bro.
I do.
Life as a father. Just
as a
work,
father.
kids, feed them.
Work, bathe them,
Repeat.
read them books, and then do your
It never stops.
awful.
But
Get up at 3. Don't even get into bed till 10.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Then you got to take care of yourself.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's a long shit, bro.
It is. It
But let's
is.
run this shit, my man. So, yeah, so you're a business guy.
Trying to be. Yeah.
You're a business guy because you're a trainer.
Yes.
You're a trainer.
Mm-hmm.
You work hard. So let's run everything, bro. What do
Okay.
you think? Let's run your training aspects, bro. Let's get people to know what the fuck you do with training, how you get them going, motivation wise. Let's stir some pot up, bro. Let's fuck some shit up.
I like that. I like that.
Let's get some shit. Like we're not gonna name drop people, but
No.
what's some shit that you see out there with trainers that you can help out? We're not saying we're gonna take you away from that trainer, but what makes you different? 'Cause
Oh,
every
rule
trainer's
101. Get the
different.
fuck off your cell phone.
Yeah.
So I be on my cell phone, but I'm like, hey, homie or miss, this is like my baby mama. You know what I mean? This is about my son. Or like I was training the homie Joseph, a new client of mine that I just picked up, and he's a fucking savage. Put that fool the ringer today. He was puking everywhere.
Hell yeah, I like
She was hella
pictures.
tight. He was like, oh, I was like, trash can's over there, dog. I'll see when you get back. But we were doing a certain style of leg press, and I was like, here, I'm gonna write this down just so you know. He's like, oh no, you go. I was like, nah, dog, I need you to know when I'm pulling my phone out right now because you're paying me for this hour. this is what I'm doing. So now it's in his notes. Or we added a 5th day to his program.
Nice.
So I was like, yo, Doug, I got to write this shit down or I'm going to forget this thing like immediately. So that's a big one. Just get off your phone and be attentive. People, if the client knows, like the homie or somebody that comes up, you know, kind of like say hi or whatever. But most time it's like, you know, I'll catch up with you in an hour. You know what I mean? I have this time's directed for this person, you know what I mean? And, yeah. And I think you just have to be incredibly personable. You could be it's like, think about that diner. The food fucking sucks, but that one waitress, right? She's just awesome.
So it makes you go back.
Makes you go back because she's good at what she does. So being a personal trainer, you don't have to be that good. I mean, obviously you want to be, but to be personable enough, you know, I have some clients that we are almost best friends, and then some people that are just so inverted.
Yeah.
But I know what to ask them to bring them out on the show. The more I bring them out on the show, the more comfortable they feel, the harder they train, and probably just the better they feel, you know, maybe.
Because then they can ask you personal questions.
Ask you personal questions. Dude, personal training, a barber, a therapist, girls that do hair.
Yeah.
That's all the same, bro. It's you building a relationship with somebody, and you have to be somebody that they want to come see.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. So, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I've seen sometimes where trainers are just not paying attention to that one trainer, that one client.
Yeah.
And a lot of the times the client's just like, yo, what do I do next? Or what's going on?
Yeah.
Or like, hey, what's going on? I don't know. I'm waiting for my trainer. Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And you know, like there was a trainer that was, you know, at the gym when I was younger before I became a trainer. And I just hear this motherfucker always complaining about his life. Like complaining to his client, like, dude, why are you even like putting that information out there? It should be about them and like what they got going on. You know what I mean? Just like gossiping and all that shit. And they wouldn't even get that much work done. I'm just like, I just thought that was very weird and very odd. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You want your clients to come out fucking sore as fuck.
Yeah.
Throwing up like your new client.
Yeah.
They won't be like, oh, fuck yeah. Now it's, let me go home, eat my fucking meal plan.
Yeah.
Because it's going to work instead of, oh, fuck, I did an okay job.
I don't feel accomplished.
Let me go eat this fuck off food, and we don't want that shit.
Yeah, and that's the thing is like the homie that I picked up, young kid, savage. And I kept telling him, I was like, man, I'm so glad you don't train like a bitch. You know what I mean? Like you train like a fucking man. You know what I mean? And that doesn't mean like as in a physical man, just a phrase, because a lot of the women I train are just savages. Yeah, absolute savages is, you know what I mean? They just, it's the intensity. But I'm just showing them, hey, usually you do it ABC, but I learned this new thing that I've been doing. And a lot of times, almost every time, my clients are doing the workouts I did. So the 2 chest dudes that I had today did my chest workout I did at 4 o'clock in the morning. Because I learned a little of this, a little bit of that, and picked it up, and it worked out. You know what I mean? So I just be informative to them. For me, and I tell them, I was like, yeah, I talk a lot, but you know, that's how I fucking get down, either get with it or not. So when we're doing it, I'm like, oh, this is why we're doing this. Do you feel this here? And then after I get done with the set, you know, like, oh, how'd that feel? Whatever. Oh, whatever. Okay, well, let's move your leg in, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? Because they got to feel the movement physically or they're not going to remember. So my big thing, especially with my powerlifting clients, I can't be always there, is I want to make sure they understand how it's supposed to look and how it's supposed to more or less feel. So when they're warming up, they can be like, oh shit, like that's not right. Hold on. Let me check my feet. Oh, where my feet were in too close, or so on and so forth. So when I'm not there, they know exactly how it should feel and what it should look like, because they're not going to be with me forever.
Correct.
Granted, I've been doing this almost 3 years and I've had the same clients, you know, I mean, I have a good return rate. It's a forever changing business.
Yeah, it's always one of those things. You go, you try something new, and you come back.
Yeah.
But when you're talking about your bodybuilding clients to your regular clients to your powerlifting clients, all of those are different.
Yeah, they are. But I want to give them something to always remember, to make sure that they're doing it, especially powerlifting. There's absolutely no fucking excuse. Perfect form, or as much as possible every time, period, no matter what. You know what I mean? So they need to take that with them. So when they leave, they know exactly. Like I've put a significant amount of weight on all my clients, and it's just little tweaks.
Especially when they go to competitions, because at times you can't be at the competition.
Yeah, I mean,
so they gotta be heavy loaded, fucking 500 on their back or on their chest. So they gotta remember the form.
There's no room for
a disaster,
error. And you know what I mean. And I'm very anal about my form with my clients. You know what I'm saying? It's like they'll have to keep. Like I always make them earn their spot. Oh, I can do more. Now your form look like shit. Run it again. Do what I said. Do what I said. And then once we do it enough, it becomes a new routine. So that's okay. Your feet are X, Y, Z width. Okay, now that's off the checklist. Now they're always going to set up that way. So eventually they're set up. Each thing that we've done, they're how far their wrists are out and their hands and their shoulders and leg drive. Now it all becomes just standard. So from that point, we can become more strong or stronger, and add on, like bands and chains and different sets and reps. But if you don't have that foundation as in anything, you're not going to succeed, or you'll go so far and then you'll fucking plateau.
That's the thing, though.
That's
a lot
it.
of
And
people
you're
plateau.
done.
When
And
people
everyone
hear,
plateaus unless you have someone show you how to do, or you just so happen to be like so great that you figure it out. But the shit that I teach and that a lot of personal trainers teach, it's like shit you can't get in a fucking textbook, my G.
correct, but when you say plateau, a lot of people don't know what the fuck a plateau is. So when you say plateau, what is your definition of plateau?
So let's say you never powerlifted in your life, and then all of a sudden, like, you're just screaming, and then you get to 315, and then you just can't pull past 315 for the fucking life of you. You know what I mean? Or one of your lifts, they just won't go anymore. That's probably because most of the time it's your form that is not allowing you to progress. So when you do a max lift, your form should break down a little bit, usually, because it's a max lift. But if your form is top tier, when it breaks down a little bit, it's still going to be good. But if your form is dog shit, and then you're going for a max lift, it's just going to fucking crumble.
Facts.
You know what I mean? And your back's going to round, or there's so many factors of things that can happen.
You could get injured.
You can get injured. But if I can put you to a point where you're strong and safe enough, most of the time, like when bench press, dude, if you get it this far off your chest, which I teach people leg drive, which pretty much allows you to do that.
Well, that's like 2-3 inches.
Yeah, that's, you know what I'm saying?
3 to
The rest
4.
of that, that's all heart. How bad do you fucking want it? When you get it off the floor and it gets almost halfway up your shin, if you're not completely rounded in your back, that's all heart. When you get squat and you go past parallel and you start coming up, it's all heart. But I got to teach you the form to be able to hold that weight into that positions. And then after that, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just got to fucking ride it out. You have to learn how to be comfortable while being uncomfortable.
That's the main key right there. You got to be comfortable on the uncomfortable.
Yeah. And you got to go in that zone. So powerlifting, that's a big thing. I had one of the OGs from the gym, like 55 years old. Shout out to Mick. He showed me a different way to leg drive. I went from a 341 bench to a 365 bench.
Fuck.
That is significant, especially for me because I hate benching. But it was just a little bit of turn of my toes. That's detail. And that's, then powerlifting became fun with me while my other lifts went up. My bench, it's just not something I ever really dug. But that's probably why I was preventing myself, because my form for my body style was not where it needed to be.
So you're doing more of, so let's go a little bit more back.
Yeah.
Because you're knowing a lot about this powerlifting.
Mm.
Are you more into the powerlifting aspect that you were doing competition, or were you doing more of a bodybuilding?
I train whoever wants to train.
Do you just get them there?
I get it there. I got powerlifting clients. Oh, for me personally?
Yeah, personally.
I mean, I competed in powerlifting for 9-10 years.
Oh, shit.
But, I mean, to be honest, I'm just not that pissed off anymore. That's when I was getting sober. You know what I mean? That's how I got sober, through powerlifting. So it was a great outlet.
So as in sober, because there's a lot of sobriety out there.
Yeah, I mean, I was like walking away from graffiti and, you know what I mean, about past lifestyle and shit like that. So
it was just going downhill?
Yeah, I mean, got out of jail this last time and then started working out, but I started using and writing again and painting and robbing and fighting and all that. And then it just wasn't going to where it needed to be. And then I kind of like backed down a little bit, but once I found powerlifting, the more I wanted to do powerlifting, the more I had to cut back on those things.
But when you were cutting back on all of that stuff, what made you say, fuck that, I want to powerlift? Did somebody introduce you to it?
Yeah. Literally this dude that doesn't, he doesn't go to the gym anymore. He was cool back in the day, because back in the day, dude, he used to be like the homies, man. We'd powerlift for fucking 5 hours and go eat sushi every, they'd eat sushi, you know what I mean, every Monday. It was cool. But
they eat sushi? What do you mean they eat sushi?
They would eat sushi.
What were you eating?
When we went out the other night, I had a tofu.
Well, yeah, but they don't know.
Yeah.
So when they were eating sushi, were you...
Oh, we all go out. I go with them.
But you weren't eating really
No, I was
sushi.
eating, and I still don't eat fish, none of that stuff. I was eating tofu, jalapeno, and avocado rolls.
Yeah.
Like when we went out for Steven's thing. But anyways, he just came up to me. He's like, He's like, you guys look pretty fucking cool. You guys ever powerlift before? And I was like, dog, I just started working out. And then he just took us under his wing and showed us some things. And then I competed 3 months later.
Oh shit!
And
that fast?
That fast. And then that was a local competition. And then I competed again. I don't remember. And then we started going. I started going down to the Bay Area to oh man, I can't even remember what it's called, man. It's the one in Dublin.
Fuck, dude, I don't know shit about Bay Area.
CSA.
CSA. It's like a CSI.
Yeah, it's a like a powerlift gym, a regular gym, and they do fucking mixed martial arts and all that shit.
Okay.
But there was a big fun federation called SPF, so I started competing down there, and that's where I don't know if you know Big Jess. He got the world record down there. So did Jeremy. He went and beat it by a couple pounds. But anyways, started doing all that, and then I just took off from there. And
Hell yeah, that's fucking badass.
Yeah, and I competed in Sacramento like 2 years ago, but that didn't go so well. So I kind of
You just went into another route.
Yeah. I only competed because one of my clients, who became like one of my best friends, wanted to compete. So I was like, oh, for sure, I'll do it with you. And then I pulled my bicep and my hamstring that same day, and I was just like,
during the competition.
Warm-ups, warmed my bicep when I was benching, and then my hamstring when I was doing warm-ups for deadlifts. So I was like, man, fuck this shit.
Fuck, that sucks. So competition.
So 12 weeks for nothing, but
that's fucked up, man. That shit just grinds your shit, huh? It fucks with you so bad.
Yeah,
but makes you want to go rob another.
But it was no, it did. I was like, what am I doing this shit? But it was cool because like some of the homies from the gym that I've never competed for, because there's a lot of people that go to American Iron that I've competed, like Blake, and you probably know Blake. I've competed with Blake so many times, so it was cool to be there and help anyways. And I was there to compete, but like I said, my best friend was competing in his first competition. Shout out to John Morehouse. He killed it. So I was there to support him and be back there and all that. And the dude that throws on the gyms or the competition at Nightmare is just a fucking solid dude. Like gave us all singlets and shit, homie. Like those are expensive with the print on them and everything like that. Like it was just a fucking really nice guy. And that you'd like that dude. He's a fucking hustler. He has like 4 businesses, sorts of shit, dude.
Hell yeah.
So it was just a good time overall, but yeah, I didn't do well myself, so I just got burnt out.
And then you just decided just to continue the training?
Yeah, just training, and then I think I would like to step on stage sometime.
As a powerlifter or
bodybuilder?
Bodybuilder.
Yeah, I mean, I need some bigger legs, for sure.
You're already built, brother. You look good.
I need some bigger legs, and then I think I would compete, but and my chest is a little too small. Look at them fucking big-ass shoulders from benching. So there's some things I got to work on, but I think that'd be fun. Something new, something different.
Something new.
And I've never dieted before. Like I just cut out the tortillas and the chips and salsa, and I got down to like 205 and had abs.
But
so that was fun.
This was gonna be a great one for you, just because you are a pescatarian, vegetarian. What the fuck?
Just vegetarian.
You're a vegetarian.
Yeah.
All right. So this one's gonna be tough because a lot of the times you need protein. Like
no, it would have been tough being vegan.
Vegan.
Yeah, because I got all the way up to 230 for that last competition. I was a little fluffy, but always, yeah.
So you went on that competition going straight all vegan.
I was been vegan for 10 years until like a couple weeks ago.
No shit. So
so I just like eat eggs now and that's it. I don't like eat anything else. So, but yeah, I've been vegan 20 years.
How
20 years.
So how much were you fucking eating as a vegan?
More than everybody else, that eats regular food.
That's why.
6-7 meals a day. Yeah, constantly. But I also only ate anywhere probably from like 100 to 120 grams of protein. I just couldn't digest that much protein. It just fucked my stomach up. You know what I mean? So it was more like carbs and vegetables.
So carbs and vegetables is what's grabbing you. Because a lot of the times people be saying, oh, too much carbs is bad for you.
I mean,
but not for you, clearly.
I don't know, dude. I was at 230. I wasn't the biggest dude, but I was like, all right.
At 230, you still look lean, right?
Yeah, I like holding a little bit of water, but that's whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Powerlifter, you're good.
No, and I was at the bottom of my weight class anyways, because it's 220 to 242, and I weighed in. I was super pissed, Holmes. I weighed in at 229.5.
229.5.
I wanted to be 230, and I was fucking
0.5 off.
0.5 off. That's probably because I traveled, so maybe I don't know.
It could have been traveling.
It could have been, yeah.
The up and down, going into sack.
Yeah.
The elevation.
Could have been.
Fucked with you.
Could have been.
0.5 is not fucking.
Yeah.
But now you're going to be going in as a vegetarian.
Yeah. I added eggs into the diet. It's been great.
If you are, say, let's say right now, you're like, fuck it, I'm going to lock in right now. I'm going to do this fucking show. Which one you going to shoot for?
I have no idea. I'd have to hire a coach and go from there. So I'm going to try from like now until like early next year and just see how.
That'd be great.
How big I could really get, or how much I would say size and more definition I could put on my legs. I couldn't really train my legs for the last 2 years too. They going on that competition. I had really bad sciatic nerve pain. I had bad hip pain, IT band pain, and my knee. So I had those pains for many years, and they finally just went away.
That's good.
And I was seeing everybody in fucking town, and nobody could fix them.
And it went away by itself?
Yeah. So there's a thing called TMS, and some people believe in it, some people don't. But
what's TMS?
I don't know the exact, like, remember the specific science name for it. But basically, and in a nutshell, is when you're so stressed out, chronically stressed out from trauma, life, relationships, you name it, and you can't get it out and vent it and release it, eventually it starts causing problems inside your body internally.
Okay, I'm going through all that bullshit. So what is
like Crohn's disease,
I don't
Hashimoto's disease, things of that nature that are autoimmune diseases that they can't cure.
Autoimmune? That sounds like AutoZone type of shit.
You know what I'm saying? So that can be, and I mean, I'm not saying this or that, but for me, and then being that the situation I was in, I've seen it hand first. So my marriage was incredibly stressful on me, and the things that I had to go through, you know, I made my mistakes and she made hers, but it was really fucking hard and really stressing me the fuck out constantly with everything. You know, I'm not going to get to that big story, but when I got a divorce, finally, even through the, you know, really bad heartbreak and the, you know, the things that come with that,
correct, that
pain went away in about 2 weeks. But I had it for years. So what it was is I was just so overwhelmed and stressed out dealing with that and that situation and all that comes with that. That's what it was doing to my body. And she suffered from the same thing from her trauma from childhood and some other stuff that she, you know, she had going on and all that mentally and physically. So she's the one that taught me about that. And she actually now is, you know, nothing but good things to say, you know, about my ex-wife. And she does that for a living now. She's a coach. So like a lifestyle coach and helps women deal with that kind of stuff because it's not recognized by medicine and things like that.
But what is it? What is it? Because is it like, as you're saying, is it something that you just got to let go in general?
Yeah. I mean, like therapy. Through therapy, I learned, you know, I helped with a lot of stuff with that situation. Yeah, and recognizing like what is it? Like what is the things that are causing you? Is it a person, or is it a situation or something that happened in your past that you haven't dealt with that you buried inside, or is it a current thing that's going on with your job? Or it could be so many things, but it's something that's causing you such an amount of stress and anxiety and being overwhelmed that you can't release
like that every day. I got
welcome to the club,
but it ain't towards the marriage.
Sure,
it's other shit that is what you just said. You know,
it's very deep.
It's fucking with me so fucking bad every day.
Tell me about it.
And it just sucks because I take it out on my loved ones without even knowing it.
Of course,
and it sucks so bad because they're like, "Yo, you okay?" I'm like, "Oh shit, my bad." I have to flip the switch. Like, "Oh, I can't."
Yeah, I can't
pull it on you for no fucking reason just because I was feeling XYZ.
Yeah, I was like that. Plus, being so fucking sleep deprived, working 10 to 13 hour days and then sleeping only 3 hours a night, and then having sleep apnea because I just got a CPAP machine in January. So, you know, I was fucking quit breathing 37 times in an hour.
Wait, what?
Yeah. So after 31, it's severe. So I quit breathing 37 times in 1 hour. Because they have a monitor that goes on your chest way, and then they put it in your nose, and it records all your shit.
Oh, shit.
And then I was going brain dead for 45 minutes out of that. So at the way I was going, you basically give yourself dementia. You just go fucking retarded. So add all that on top of being sleep deprived. So my shit was fucked
So
up.
how'd you get away with all this? I'm glad that you're doing better.
Because we're taught. Yeah, now I got a sleep apnea machine, and the shit has changed my fucking life.
Oh, so you got a machine.
Shout out to anybody that thinks you might have sleep apnea. Don't fucking play games. Go get checked because that shit will change your fucking life. I mean, your moods. Dude, you just get your life back.
So you say it's a machine that you...
It's a machine, and they have a bunch of different ones. But mine is like a little rubber thing, you know, and it just sits right here, and then it's like a little headgear, and it snaps on, and it's super quiet. It's only like about this big.
Okay.
Then you just fill it with water, and then you exchange the shit.
Like oxygen.
And it's just oxygen. It forces oxygen. So like right there, my throat's so thick because and then our
thick boy.
Yeah, it pushes on your trach and it cuts off my oxygen. So
what the
because my neck's like it's like 17 and a half inches or some shit.
Goddamn, you thick, baby.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? A little something slight.
A little thick.
You know what I mean? Got something for them to grab a hold on, you know what I mean?
Hi, my name's Nick and I'm thick.
Yeah, you said it like that. So yeah, I feel you, dog. Like the shit just gets to you, but you wouldn't even realize sometimes that you'd be like that because it's just coming out. So it fucking sucks, man.
Because you're just dealing and you're going day by day.
Yeah, well, you were just being a fucking man. I got at the time single income, so I got a wife to take care of. You know what I'm saying? I got a kid to take care of. I don't live in no fucking ghetto ass apartment, homie. You know what I'm saying? I live in a place I'm very nice. I'm very proud of. You know what I'm saying? That I work hard enough to come home to. Make sure no is not an answer. Whatever they need.
Fuck yeah, bro.
You want to get your hair done? Okay, just let me know. Give me a couple weeks. Give me a couple days. You know, go do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. You know what I mean? Get you some money. Like, make sure my kid has everything. He's homeschooled. Just provide. You don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Your shit don't matter.
Yeah, because you
can't start thinking about that shit.
Yeah.
I got to hustle. You got to keep going.
Mine is running.
I don't know how. Every day I'd get home, and I'd just be like, I don't know how I'm going to get through tomorrow.
Bro, at times I'm running through some shit too as well where I tell myself, fuck, what am I going to do next? How am I going to support? How am I going to ride?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, I got so much money in the air. I got money here. I got money there. This bill's about to ride my ass.
Sure.
That bill's about to ride my ass.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking kids need this. Oh, on top of it, hey, fridge is fucking getting empty. Oh, God, now we got to go fucking grocery shopping.
Oh, and no matter how much you make, it's like my pop said, it's like there's always more, needs more.
Yeah.
No matter how much I give or how much I like don't do for myself, it just keeps going. So it's just learning how to manage all that. But dude, it's just that's how we're raised. And men, you shut up and you just keep doing it. But the problem is you keep stuffing that down, and then that's what
it's so fucking deep to get it back out.
Yeah.
But when you get it out,
it comes out bad
it's
sometimes.
It's one fucking roller coaster.
Women can be women. You know what I'm saying? And like, I think they're obviously more emotional. So I think delegating their emotions, they're better at it. You know what I mean? Obviously,
and they speak about it.
Yeah, we ain't fucking good at. Bro, especially all the years I did drugs, I don't know how to fucking emotionally intelligent. I didn't know how to voice how I felt or things like that, especially going to fucking jail and write graffiti and being tough guy shit. There ain't no tears to be shed. So when I got to that point, and actually building a life with a woman, it was incredibly hard to be able to express your emotions, but we're not taught to do that. So you keep pushing it down and down, and bro, it fucking builds up inside you, and then it just starts blowing up, and that's how I started getting all this fucking pain.
And you were just getting all fucked up without even trying to be.
I mean, I got bedridden last summer twice.
Bedridden?
Yeah, just screaming, dog, because of my fucking leg, like cold sweating. It just hurts so fucking bad. I wish I had a picture. This thing was twice the fucking size of this leg, like on my fucking kid. Like this thing was just so fucking swollen and inflamed from just everything. And that was right before I separated or whatever. Like
shit. So that shit was getting like.
It was serious, dog. It was super painful. So, I couldn't train legs, and that was the whole point of like, I was saying like why I need to get my legs bigger. So I was training them at like 30-40%, you know what I mean, for years, doing what I could.
So it's just pretty much like saying right now to every man out there too, you ain't a bitch if you fucking talk about it.
No. I mean, don't be a pussy about it.
Yeah.
But be masculine enough to be able to say something, you know what I mean? But don't go around like, looking down the ground like poor me shit. Like let it out and then figure out a game plan about how to make it better, how to do better, because you can't fix shit that you can't acknowledge as existing.
I feel it because sometimes when I speak to my lady, I be telling her sometimes where she feels me off. She be like, "You good?" I'm like, "Yeah, but I'm not." And then when it comes down to her, she sees me, and I just tell her, "I want to fucking cry." She's like, "Why?" And I tell her X, Y, Z, everything that's going in the background.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Fuck," and I tell her, I don't know if this ever felt your way, but when you cry and you feel like you had those fucking lagrimas, the tears all dried in your face and your face is heavy, but you didn't even cry at all, but your face is feeling those symptoms. That's what I tell her sometimes. Like, yo, I felt like I just bawled my tears out without even nobody noticing.
Yeah.
and I feel my face dripped. I
Yeah.
feel it dry, and I feel the fucking watermarks coming out.
Always.
But they won't come out, even though if I tried.
Because you gotta let them come out. I mean, like
But I
when
tried. It's
you
just tough.
it'll come out like when, you know what I'm saying? I guess like when you're ready, but like mine didn't come out until, you know, I started going to therapy. You know what I mean? I tried to help me push through a lot of that shit that I was going through because I couldn't understand what was happening and like how could I be better for myself or for, you know, hopefully again someday, you know, another woman if I can't understand what it is. But sometimes the shit, it just flows. But I felt a lot better. I didn't feel any less masculine. I probably felt more intelligent, you know what I'm saying? Because now I knew like what was fucking ruining me for so many years but I couldn't see because sometimes it's incredibly hard to see when you're inside the box. Now that I'm outside, I'm like, this motherfucker over here, like that wasn't like that for sure was my fault, but all this fucking shit, like you fucking tripping because I was in it, you know what I mean? You just learn so much stuff, and then that helps release all of it, man. But
do you see some of your clients in that position that you were in? Do you think you have, or you probably do, but the stuff that you were going through, do you feel like you see a client of yours in that boat, stressed the fuck out?
Getting
hurt.
Yeah, and I mean, I like to. I mean, I'm very personable, and I enjoy talking to people, anybody and everybody.
Yeah,
so
I feel it.
I feel like I have a pretty good judge of character. So the same thing is like, he'd be like, I'm like, oh, first thing I do. So perfect example. You asked like how to be a good client. First thing I did, man, fuck what I got going through. What's good, G? What's cracking? How, like my one client, how was school today? Did you go to school? How was lunch? What happened? Or my other client, he's a fucking big time whale. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo, how was business? Did we make some money today? You know what I'm saying? He's like, oh yeah, blah, blah. But it's like, if they're like, oh, you know, like I'm good. Motherfucker, quit lying, dog. I know you ain't good. What's cracking?
Yeah.
And then
let's get it out so we can get this lift
I
right
kept,
for you.
you know, pushing that. And now, dude, before I can even say anything, oh, let me tell you about my day, or, oh, this fool during this meeting or whatever. So yeah, like for sure. And then, you know, we bounce back, and then I just, you know, try to offer like, okay, well, this is what's going on. So you feel this way. And I mean, this is the avenue you could take here. This is the avenue you take where, but for every action,
there's a
consequence. So if you're not down to ride for that, then, you know, think about that. And he's like, oh, you know what I mean? And one of them is much older than me and very wise, but, you know, still an outside perspective of the situation.
But I bet you any time when you talk to them like that, their lifts get better.
Oh, for sure.
Because they're letting out
absolutely
bullshit instead of holding it in.
Absolutely.
I feel like when you're holding something in, your lift isn't gonna be how you want it.
No, it ain't.
Once you start letting it out, you talk to people.
Yeah, you're holding all that stress and that shit. And that's like, so perfect example. One of the reasons I joined your gym is so it's always very hard for me to see my, you know, my ex-wife, you know what I mean? It's a very heartbreaking scenario. Obviously, it's going to take some time, but the reason I joined your gym is my son gets picked up on Sundays at 5. Well, American Iron's closed at 5. So first thing I did I'd be all ready to go. I give, you know, my chavalito to his mom. She gets in her car, I get in my car, and I come straight here to your gym.
Yeah.
And I let that shit out. And let's just say one day I was doing one of your just like sit down pendulum leg press thing. I went from doing 3 sets, 3 by 15 on 3 wheels, to I did fucking 4 sets of 20 with 5 wheels on that bitch. You know what I mean?
Fuck.
So like, yeah, you let that out, but I let it out in the most positive way that I could think of.
Which is good.
Instead of going and
doing
what I used to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we don't want to go back that route.
The gym is a positive way to release those emotions. And it also can be a good thing. You know what I mean? Having a good day, coming into your good thing, but I train to let it out. Do you know what I mean?
Likewise, bro. Yeah. I need
I train to fight my demons on a daily basis. That's what I do it.
Every day is a demon day.
Always.
Every fucking day is a demon day.
Always, dog.
Every day something's new. So you can't expect, today I'm going to fucking have some coffee and I'm going to relax and I ain't going to do fucking shit and not worry. Now that shit never slides unless you fucking got all the money in the world that you got everybody to do all your fucking
No, my mom always says, like, you always got to have your hand on the sword. You might not need to pull it out today, but always have that thing ready because there's always going to be something that you're going to have to deal with during the day. You know what I mean?
Badass. Always have your hand up, so you never know when you're
You
going to
never know.
fucking do
You know what I mean? And usually that battle is with yourself.
Majority
I think,
of it.
especially like me personally, is becoming more emotionally intelligent, as we like to say. Therapy is how I react to situations, and that there's always something every day. Because the old me is there's only one solution to, most situations, but I can't be doing that shit.
Yeah, you were just balls deep.
Dog, just
Now you got to
fucking
worry about your child.
throw them chingazos
Yeah.
every chance I could get. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? I can't be doing that. So they have to pay attention to that shit. And then
Yeah, they rely on us. We
and they
can't
do.
be
Yeah, I got a
locked up
business to run. I have a child to look after. You know what I'm saying? And all
Yeah.
that. So you can't be doing that. But there's always something. So you got to be.
You gotta be on top of game.
Yeah.
Always
Yeah.
on game.
And know yourself enough. Like now, I know. I had a friend one time tell me, you know what I mean? I was like, oh, I changed. She's like, no, you never changed. The only thing you can do is be aware of who you are and how to control us. So
Correct.
I thought about that, and it's like, I'm still that same fool from the neighborhood. You know what I mean? But now I'm not so mature that I won't do that again, but I'm mature enough to know when I'm in a situation, if I stay in this situation, let's say I'm just,
Now you're like, when to pull that sword out.
okay, now I need to just walk away from
Yeah.
this situation. If not, we're going to run or
Yeah, it's
something's going to happen. So now,
and we're both not going to be happy at the
yeah,
end of this.
you know what I mean? And it's not going to be a good idea. So at least now I, can recognize when my ticks are going off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel it, man. It's just,
you have to do that. Whether you're in a business meeting, you can't, communicate with somebody so well because the dude you talk to is just a fucking moron, and it's not going anywhere. Well, I'm not going to get all wound up, or whatever, and kind of remove yourself
just
and
remove the situation.
And you run multiple businesses, dog.
Yeah, a lot of the times I gotta just shake the hand, smile,
deal with a lot of people,
and walk away. My best options. I'm not gonna even escalate this because there's gonna be no winning.
Yeah,
there's gonna be no winning in that event.
Not at all.
I'll rather smile, say okay, walk away, and let them think that they won.
Sure.
But at the end of the day, I won.
You did.
Because I'm not going to fucking go to jail.
No, well, yeah, you're not going to do that. And then you got to think, too, because business is different. It's a different type of game. It's not shit like in the streets. Like, okay, if homeboy is reacting and talking to me in this certain way or whatever, like, do I want to do business with this dude again? Or can I trust this person? And that's a good indicator for you. You know what I'm saying? Since you deal with so many people on a regular basis, you know what I'm saying? But if you're like, oh, it's a constant good relationship with this dude, well, obviously, okay, this is going a positive way. So
facts. You
got to really think about that and pay attention to that stuff. You know what I mean? Because you can get caught up or, ruin your day and you take it home to wife and the kids and like.
Yeah, then you take it. Yeah, that's the
sometimes
worst thing.
It happens, but that's life.
Yeah, nobody's perfect. Everybody it happens with businesses. Businesses, it's either one of those things where it fucking fucks with you. One client can fuck with you, or a random fucking person can fuck with you, and you can take that energy. And it ain't good. But fuck that. No, fuck all that noise.
No,
we don't need all that. But let's do this topic right here where I want to get to know more.
Sure.
Vegan. I like that you're fucking vegan because you're built. If you guys have not seen Nick, Nick's a fine motherfucker. He big for being back now. You're vegan.
No, I like you. Technically, I'm vegetarian now because
my bad. Eggs. You were vegan.
20 years.
You're vegetarian.
20 years. Yeah, I'm like 3 weeks. 3 weeks into eating eggs now. Okay, but that's it. That's it.
Less than a month.
To
where your body is at. You were fucking
I got that from being vegan.
Vegetarian. Yeah. Now you're vegan.
No, I was vegan.
You're vegan. Now
vegetarian.
See, it's all sounds the same shit to me.
Yeah, it's the huge jump between the two. But it's 20 since I was 15, dog.
Do you have clients that are vegetarian?
No, hell, motherfucker, no. I got one homeboy. Shout out to my boy Colin, who's vegan. That's totally. That's it.
It's tough.
Yeah, and he does a bunch of strongman shit. He's strong as shit. But no, fuck no. And I will tell people don't do this shit because unless you're doing it for animal rights, you're not gonna get anything out of it. Like that's what
because you're animal rights
for sure.
Okay,
for sure.
So
Big time.
If somebody's gonna come in and say, "Hey, Nick, I like that you were vegan. Yeah. No, now you're vegan.
But vegan, vegetarian, whatever.
Now you're this.
Yeah.
Because still 3 weeks.
Yeah.
It's still fresh.
Yeah.
You were this, and I want to compete, and I want to do this. Run me through that.
I'd be like, you can do it, but I wouldn't recommend it. If you're not already, there's no point. It's gonna be easier to get the most nutrients you need and the access to the foods and stuff like that. Like, I'm not sure if we're willing to put down the amount of food that I was putting down. And not only eventually, food's food, like eventually it all kind of just gets bland, you know what I'm saying? And eating rice and tofu and vegetables gets probably old a lot quicker than I would say chicken, steak, And I don't get tired of fucking eggs. I eat like 100 a fucking week now.
You're the reason why Costco's fucking.
Yeah, you know, no, I get them from. Luckily, I got some homeboys. I get them straight out of the farm.
Nice.
Straight out of Palomino Valley. Shout out to my man Randy, man. He just brought me like 4 dozen. But yeah, I mean, unless you're doing it for those rights, it just makes it hard. Like that's what it's all about. You know what I mean? Like there are health benefits to it. I mean, I couldn't keep up with the vitamins and the things that I need after, you know, going through what I went through and all that. It just became expensive, and I felt like I took it about as far as I could go, and I did. I mean, I could only eat so much fucking tofu, and then vegan protein powder just destroyed my stomach.
Really? Just straight shit and everything out?
Dude, or not, you know what I mean?
You're all clogged up.
And then like just super bloated all the time. Like I'd wake up and boom, washboard, looking good, and then by like my second meal, I'm just like this fucking waddling,
like a beer belly type.
Yeah,
of
man. And I just never felt all that good. You know what I mean? Like skin issues. You know what I'm saying? All that. You know, like it just because your digestion is just so important. You know what I mean?
Because I even tried it when I forgot what it was called. This movie came out. I think it was on Prime or some bullshit.
The fucking like documentary and shit.
That motherfucker.
See now if you're like a long distance runner or something, my G, like that would be dope because you want to stay super light and stuff like that. But for you know more lifting and stuff, like it can be done obviously. Like I did it, you know what I'm saying. But it's not like the best thing. But I also like took that 23andMe thing, the genetic thing, and if that's correct, dude. I'm only supposed to be like 150 pounds. Like an endurance runner, I'm not supposed to be muscular whatsoever.
You're fucking
or strong, which kind of makes sense because I felt like I tried so much harder than all my friends, and I ate more and I slept more and I took it, and they would just grow and get stronger.
Yeah,
it seemed like, and I was so far behind them. So who knows? But yeah, it's tough, dude. You just gotta. Yeah,
it was tough because I remember I forgot where I was in Cali, and I fucking tried I think it was a chicken prostrated. How you say fucking burrito where it was all fake food?
Yeah, it was just like
bro, that shit fucked me up.
So, and that's the thing too is like when I started, homie, they had Boca burgers, my G, and soy ice cream when I was 15. So you know that's like, I don't know. We both can't count.
That shit was
early 2000s. Early 2000s. 20 years ago. You know what I mean? Now they got fucking hamburgers, homie. They got like good cheeses that are like cashew cheeses. That shit's expensive as fuck. You know what I mean? Chicken, like bacon. They have it all. But I try only to eat that stuff on special occasions. Because I try to be like more of what you would call like a Whole Foods vegan when I was. And now Whole Foods vegetarian. More like beans, legumes, tofu, rice, potatoes, you know, shit like that. More on the healthier sides of things. Because you're just trading one processed lifestyle for another.
Facts.
And that shit, and like, that shit fucks my stomach up too.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know what I mean? And most bodybuilders or people who train, like obviously the cleaner you eat and then you go have that, you know, whatever cheat meal, you know, that fucks your stomach up.
Yeah. Cause I remember I went to the restaurant one time and I think it's called like a power burger or some bullshit. I was like, oh, that shit sounds good. Let me get that one.
Like all like the grainy shit.
Yeah, so everybody's
that
looking
shit's
at
fucking,
me. But nobody told me this shit. So
fucking basura. That shit tastes gross.
Bro, so I ordered it thinking, I'm all like, oh, this sounds like a fucking badass burger.
Yeah.
I didn't even read the instructions. I just said, give me that fucking burger. Everybody at the table looked at me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, whatever. I don't know why they're looking at me like that.
Yeah.
Once I get it and I took a bite, I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
They're like, you know, that's prostrated or whatever they say it. Processed fucking prostrated. Can you tell I
no way.
Still good? Processed fucking fake meat.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck this. And
well, they have a good one. Like Beyond Meat does a hella good job. Like they make a really good burger and really good sausage, like links or whatever, like super solid. Like when I hand that shit to some people, they're like, okay, where? But there's also a lot of shit that's just like hella hippie shit. I'm not even on that. Like black bean burgers, no fucking thanks, dude. Bunch of black beans fucking all smushed together. Hell no. I'll just have some fucking frijoles y arroz and some salsa verde.
Give me some fucking,
that works better than
tortilla.
You know what I mean? Because that shit's again like, I don't know. That's not my thing. There's some places I went to in Portland back in the day was just so hippy dippy. I'm like, oh hell no, I am not eating this shit. Fuck that. It was whack. I'll just go eat my regular food.
I feel that, bro. Oh, I just think it's badass that you're still Animal rights.
Yeah.
Props to you on that shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Because a lot of people.
Thanks.
can't
You're
do
like probably the first person that's ever said that in my life.
it. Props to you,
Everyone.
bro.
That's the thing going up when I was powerlifting. You ain't gonna be fucking strong. I was like, fucking watch me, motherfucker. And I'm the only one still doing it.
And you're fucking stronger than ever.
And I'm making money off of it.
And making
kiss
money.
my ass.
But I like the fact that you are still doing it.
Sure.
You got clients, and you know the shit about fucking protein still. And here's your meal plans. Here's this. I bet you a lot of times they're just like, have you ever got somebody like, oh, you don't know what the fuck you're doing because you don't eat protein?
I mean, I like, you know, some people, they didn't say it in that aspect, you know what I'm saying? But they said that, and I'm just like, yeah, motherfucker, I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you.
Yeah.
If you were bigger and stronger than me, then I'd be like, oh, word, like, how do you do that? How do I get like that? But as it currently be, you're fucking paying me like. So
I'm the beast.
I have a pretty good idea. I'm not the best personal trainer in the world. I'm trying to get to that way, and the more I learn and talk to people and stuff like that. But obviously, I did the opposite of what you're supposed to do by being vegan and self-made as far as it comes to training. I've never been fucking trained or coached. I mean, I've learned some tips from some of the homies, but I did all this shit myself. So
fuck yeah,
I have a pretty good idea of what I'm doing. I think, you know what I'm saying?
You're doing great.
And it's worked for me enough that I got approached by Tyler.
Yeah.
When I first started, he's like, all these people could ask you questions. Why don't you come work for me? So I was like, all right. So yeah, a little bit here and there, but not really. Once I tell them I'm vegan, if anything, they want to work with me more because they're like, okay, well, if he got there and
being
like
here
essentially in a deficit, you could say, as far as it comes to food. Like, I wonder if he could help me, you know, with my own thing. You know what I mean?
And so, like, to me, I'll be like, fuck. I say I hire you.
Mm.
You fucking beast, bro. You fucking
Thanks,
you got
Jake.
the muscles, bro.
Thanks,
you know, you got the men and women all over you, probably.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, if you got both sides of the fence hollering at you, you're doing all right.
Bro,
you know what I mean?
Matter, bro. It go, you know, fucking A. But seeing you, and I'm like, fuck, if this motherfucker got here by not eating protein, I can only imagine what he can do with me with eating protein.
I mean, eating only, like I said, I think I got up to like maybe 130 grams. I've been over 210 for 5-6 years.
Nice.
So I mean,
That's a struggle for me.
Yeah, I'm only not, so I'm not eating the pound per whatever. And even now, if I do that, it just fucks up my stomach. You know what I mean? Like I never been a big on like the protein thing. I eat as much as I can, but yeah.
But you still got it.
Yeah.
Bro, you're pushing heavier weight than most of us.
Yeah.
You're probably, I know for a fact you're pushing stronger and heavier weight than I. You know more than I.
Yeah, but I mean, we're on, you know, different wavelengths with what we're trying to do. You know what I mean? So,
but let's get you locked in. You say you want to fucking do a show. I want to do a show, bro. The last time I did a show was when my son is 6 years old.
Mm-hmm.
That's my last time I did a show.
My
6.5 years ago, bro.
I think I've been talking about doing one for 6 years, probably.
Bro, I went on stage. I'm 6 feet.
Yeah.
I went on stage under 165.
Hell.
Bro,
no,
I looked I can say this because I can proudly say I looked fucking stupid, bro. Don't get me wrong. I fucking had the muscles as being cut. I didn't have the fucking muscles.
Physique?
I thought I had muscles. Yeah, I did men's physique.
Yeah.
But bro, I was skin and dick bones, bro. I had nothing, man.
Dick skin all over the body.
I was all dick skin. I had no muscle, bro. I had the veins, but I had nothing to pump out hard, bro.
Like, that's crazy.
I remember stepping on stage and I saw this motherfucker next to me. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing next to this guy? This guy's literally standing next to me, 20 pounds heavier.
Yeah.
Fucking back is nuts, shoulders are rounded. He has fucking chest like crazy.
Yeah.
Even got legs, bro.
That's why, you know, I never wanted to step on stage. You know what I mean? Because that's like, I think that's probably one of the good things I have that's relatable to my clients is I'm like a fat power lifter, but I'm not like, you know, I count every macro, whatever. Because I've never counted macros. I just go by intuition.
Okay.
And it works out fucking great. But the whole time that, you know, I felt like I was never big enough to step on stage. So now I feel like I got something slight, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I got to improve those things. But I feel you, even, you know, after 10 years or 9 years essentially of like force feeding and bulking, just now I'm like, okay, maybe, you know what I'm saying? I could do it. So I feel you.
Bro,
I would not step on stage anytime earlier. I was like, no way.
I got a coach. And he's helping me out like crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I fell off because this is my part. I fell off on my end.
Yeah.
It wasn't his fault.
Sure.
It was none of that. Oh, he didn't change my diet. I bet you got some people like that. Oh, they didn't change or new clients. They didn't change my diet. They didn't take care of it. No, motherfucker. You probably weren't on top of it.
I can't do my job if you don't do yours.
Correct.
So I make that apparent.
I'm going to take liability on this bitch because I fucked off not because I wanted to. It's just when I'm in the zone of doing something, because I was creating this podcast room,
Yeah.
I literally forget to eat. I'm
Dude, it's
running. I fucking forget to eat, bro. I'm
sure.
literally where I'm turning pale, and they tell
Yeah.
me, the wife tells me, "Have you ate?"
Yeah.
No. How do you, can you
That's
tell?
what I get with my
You're
clients most of the time. Like, I forgot to eat. I'm just like,
you need to eat.
what?
Yeah,
What?
you're looking like Casper. Here, have some food,
Yeah.
right? Immediately. So I was probably eating once or twice
Yeah, it's
a
hard.
day,
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
and I was in on my meals. I was
Mm-hmm.
eating out, but I wasn't eating bad. I was just eating out.
Maybe it's not enough. Probably.
It wasn't enough.
Wasn't enough.
So that's where I fucked up. But I
Yeah.
just told them the other day, I'm like, hey, bro, I'm back. Let's lock in.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna continue where we left off. I'm gonna give you, we're gonna go from here.
Yeah.
Then we're gonna continue what we need to continue from
Sure.
there. But that was my fault. But I remember I could vouch for it too, where I had other coaches, and now learning of a coach's way. I'm not a coach, but seeing how they say, I can't do my job if you're not following it by the T, because I don't know what your body's doing.
I had a client. I mean, and this is like probably the only time. Other than that, the only time I've dropped a client or not, or they've left is due to like financial issues. Like, you know, like one of them, we are doing good. She was doing great and losing weight and blah, blah, but her car blew up. So I was like, yeah, fix your fucking car. Fuck my job. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
need to
stuff
get
like
around.
that. Well, one of them, I was just like, you're not following your diet. And she's like, no, it's okay. And I'm like, no, because it's like diet is one, or training is one thing, but then if you want diet, it's an additional cost. So I was like, yo, like this next month, I don't want you to pay me for diet anymore because you're just not following it. She's like, no, it's okay. It's like, no, because it's not.
I'm not doing my job.
Hey, I can't do my fucking job, and it's kind of irritating. Like, we can just train, and I'll work with you the best. You know what I mean? But it's like if you're not going to do that part, then I can't do mine, and it's like it's not cool. Like I'm not with that. So yeah, if you're not going to hold yourself accountable, like I only can do so much.
Correct.
Lead the water or the horse to the water, you know what I mean, or whatever.
It always like
can't,
that.
Can't make
Here's
you
the
drink
blueprint,
it.
follow it.
Yeah.
If you're not following it,
once it
I can't
becomes a
help you.
habit, you'll be good. Or how bad do you want this? You know what I mean? But
Correct.
it's to each their own. And then we quit doing the diet. We just kept training, like, and just had fun, and then that was that. You know what I mean? But I was like, I don't feel comfortable. What I told her, taking your money because you're not doing this shit, and then it's like, so you're just paying me this extra amount for no reason, and I only take on as many clients as I can personally handle and have that because they get full access to me.
Yeah.
I need a phone call or a text. I'm available always. And
Yeah.
I make that. So, you know, I want to build that relationship of trust. And I was like, no, like this shit ain't working out. So
Facts. I feel that. Just because I can, I was that guy back then. Fucking, oh man, I'm fucking sick and tired of this meal plan.
Yeah.
It's only been 2 weeks.
Yeah.
A lot of the times a coach is going to tell you between 2 weeks to 4 weeks, keep following this meal plan because I need to see how your body's going to react the first week, second week.
I weigh-ins twice a week for that.
3 weeks. Let's see where you're going.
Sure.
A lot of people give up right away. I know a lot of them are like,
yeah, it's not easy.
How's this coach for you? I'm like, they're great for me. Oh, well, how come it ain't working for me? Are you on diet? I sometimes forget to eat. Okay. That's where you fucked up. Yeah. Or how was your training? Oh, I didn't go this time or all that. Oh, okay, then we're there. That does too.
Yeah.
Because you got to do both and both. But like they say, 70-80% is the meals.
And if they're not honest about it, like one of the girls I was training for a while was hitting her macros to the T, but something wasn't like clicking. I'm like, man, I was training. I was like, and then so like after about like 2 weeks, I finally caught her and I was like, girl, like, quit fucking lying to me. Like, what's going on? Like, I knew her enough to, you know, to talk him out of so I was like, quit fucking playing me right now. She's like, all right. So I just been getting fucked up like every Friday and Saturday. And I'm like, yo, like, okay, first of all, stop doing that. Like, I just got to say that. Second of all, I know you're not going to because the job that you have in the industry you're in is whatever. But I was like, you at least could have told me this shit so I could try to work around it. Like if you're just gonna get fucking hammered and wasted and do what you're gonna do, like I can try to do the best that I can, but at least now I know. First, I'm over here like, dude, I fucking am just retarded as fuck because like she's falling, you know what I mean? Like thinking it's on me. So she finally told me, and then eventually, you know, she quit drinking and whatever, which was tight, but yeah, it's like
it's always like that.
It's always like that. I mean, that was more funny than not, you know. But
the one that I see too, gear.
Oh,
bro, I've seen so many motherfuckers rely on gear. They're not even.
It doesn't work like that.
They're not on diet.
No.
They're not following the plans of the workouts too as well. They're taking all this shit, and on top of that, they're fucking dosing twice the amount of clan, thinking, because I know people, everybody on clan. I fuck with clan, but I like
I ain't never taken that shit.
How much does your coach tell you to do? This much. Why the fuck are you taking more than they're asking you? Oh, it's because I need to get bro. No. A lot of people, I'm like, do you know what clan does?
They're supplements. I mean, they work, but they're supplements. Also, too, a big one too. Like, yo, if you're gonna be an enhanced athlete, don't be a fucking idiot. Get your labs done.
Facts.
And if you know how to read it, find somebody who does.
Pay the fucking
There's
dollar.
some coaches that I know of that are in town that are fucking phenomenal. One of them that I would like to work with, who's coaching like 3 of my fucking friends, and they just so happen to be looking savage. Like, he knows how to read it. Like, find someone who does. At least you know you got to dump blood, or this is out of whack, or whatever. Like, figure
your
it the
levels
fuck out.
need to come back up.
It's part of the game.
That's how it is.
You're gonna take this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's this, like we said, every action, you know what I'm saying, has a consequence, and you can do it in the safest way possible.
I learned the hard way.
Yeah, so
I remember
did I.
fucking, it was just handed to me.
Mm-hmm.
Here, take this, take me out. Blah,
and
blah,
not
blah,
everything
blah, blah.
works for everyone's body. I can, you know what I'm saying? Like, this might
bro.
not work for this person and that person. There's, I mean, the possibilities in the mathematical equations, you could say, of that shit is fucking endless.
Dude, it's insane.
And it can be some bad shit that can happen.
And especially to me, is like now this generation now, you got fucking teens gearing the fuck
Absolutely
up
not,
so
dude.
hard, bro.
Absolutely not. Way too early. No, I shy away from all that shit.
Dude.
You know what I mean? Some of the homies, you know what I mean? The ones that are this and that, you know, we'll have a conversation. But other than that, dude, I fucking like, no, don't.
I see their bodies.
You're on fucking gear right now.
Your
You're on puberty.
Already high as
You're
fuck.
on puberty.
Yeah.
My client, Huck, shout out to Huck. He's fucking 16 now. Dude has like a crazy physique. Everyone, first of all, thought he's in college. Even his mom texts me, which is the greatest compliment ever. She's like, "What'd you do to my baby? He looks like a grown-ass man." He's just fucking peeled, big and strong. And then now we dropped like 20 pounds. Now we're going back up. Like, you're basically on fucking gear. You're a teenager. It's just, he's consistent.
His levels are higher than ours.
Dude, and he's a savage, dude. And he shows up and he trains, and dude, his body just changes. And he's like the fastest. His body changes faster than anyone that I have that would be an enhanced athlete.
That's fucking badass.
Which is awesome, you know what I mean?
I just think it's dope when they're teens and they're doing it instead of, I feel like social media, and it just sucks that it's nothing towards big time pros or bodybuilders, but just because they're, it's all over the place. People talk about it. People say what they're doing, what they're taking. So now these teens are like, let me take that.
Yeah.
But no, they're taking it because of their age that they are. And on top of it, it's their fucking careers to what they're going for. So they're helping each other.
And they're not telling you
to do it.
And they're not telling you everything. Oh, by the way, I'm on this vitamin, this estrogen blocker. Yeah, it's AI, yada, yada, yada. Oh, by the way, like, dude, some of these dudes have released some of their protocols. Dude, there's no way, homie. At least I would imagine that they're not getting their labs done like every 2 weeks because they're on some fucking shit.
Especially,
you would have to be able to monitor, you know, that. I'm sure there's some genetic freaks that take, you know,
but
a little bit. But
that's the thing, though, with social media, when you see a little fucking cat, a little fuckface taking all this gear, it's funny because they put it on their story or they put it on a post that they make. Be noticed, when you do that, there's other people that are going to investigate. Oh, look, there's that bottle. There's that bottle. Oh, look at that. They zoomed in on the label.
It's this a felony, homie.
Fucking a whole ass cocktail at a young age. Bro, be ready for your heart to fucking say, whoa.
Yeah, or, you know, incriminate your fucking self, too, on top of that. You know what I mean? It's also a thing, too, you know? There's a reason why.
It's nuts, bro.
Yeah, it's insane. I mean, it's, excuse me, good for information to try to help, but, dude, I learned everything the hard way, you know what I'm saying? If I wish I would have known now what I'd do back then, oh, man, things would be different, but you just...
I agree.
It's hard, you know what I'm saying?
The other one that I see, BJ had a client the other day, and she's a competitor.
Tongan Thunder.
Tongan from down under. That motherfucker had a client
Tongan
the other
Lee,
day.
man.
Tongan Lee. He had somebody in here.
Yeah.
She competed.
Yeah.
And she literally said, when I was backstage getting tan, so she's all natty. She said, "Oh my God, that girl has a turtle shell." You know, so she was down there. She's like, I was wondering, like, she showed I was in here.
She was like 4 kidney beans
She
deep.
said, yeah, and she said this bitch had a fucking thing that was the size
Hell
of my
yeah.
pinky.
Hell yeah.
I'm like, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
bro. When you're over there and she's like, hey, well, what's up?
So to me, it's like when I see
Mustache thicker than mine,
I don't
you know?
Some guys think that's sexy as fuck, seeing their girls fucking pork them. I'm just like, yo, bro, is it called scissoring now?
I mean, yeah. I mean, yeah, but you know, but they're at that level, you know, like the open chicks or the butt. Like, I mean, if you want to compete at that level, then that's the way to
You gotta do what
you
you
gotta
gotta
sack
do.
the fuck up.
But then at the same time too, you got a lot of NPC women here that are fucking gearing the fuck up,
I mean, everyone's
especially for their very first show.
yeah. That's
Have you seen those ones that are literally like, oh yeah, I'm taking this, I'm taking that. I'm like, well, hold up, isn't this your first fucking show?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you want to process everything nicely?
I think the whole first show thing is insane too. Like, oh, you've been training for 4 months, you're gonna do a show,
Oh yeah,
or I would say train for 2 years. See if you even can bulk for 2 years or
Yeah.
clean or whatever. Like, put on some size. Like, so it's tight. You gained 10 pounds, so you're gonna keep 2 of it when you went on stage.
like I said, a lot of them
I mean,
probably
like
rely on gear.
to each your own. Like, do what you do. But me personally, like, dude, I'm just now thinking about getting on stage. I'm like, hell no.
Sure,
Like,
well, let's fuck. If you do show, I'll run with you.
All right, I'll know by like January, February.
All
See
right,
what I
'cause
look like. If I have somewhat, and I'll talk to the, you know, the coach that's here in town, and if you know he thinks blah blah, then
Because I know BJ will be down too as well. Because BJ wants to do his first show as well,
that'd be fucking tight.
so he's on it too.
Yeah,
I'm on it,
yeah,
and it's just something that I want to do with
yeah.
the whole group.
It's just a whole. It's different than powerlifting. Such like a crazy struggle, fucking intense, like short. You know what I'm saying? Versus it's a totally different struggle and a mind game. And I think it'd just be interesting and fun and just like make me mentally stronger and tougher and just
That'd be
give me like a
crazy.
fucking goal. Because right now I just be training, doing my thing, but that's a whole new avenue that I've never done. I've never done it before, so I think it'd be really cool.
Just run it.
And I think it'd be, if anything, I feel like I'd have to be kept fed because I
Bro.
lose weight hella easy. So it'd be fun.
I
You know?
can't wait to see who's gonna be your coach to get you. To
You know
do
him.
it.
Yeah, just
Well-
gotta keep
well-
that on the low.
We'll keep it on the low.
Yeah,
Don't need
yeah.
to say, but I say let's run it.
Yeah.
I would love to be going to a big show or you know a show with a big group.
Yeah, it'd be fun.
As everybody knowing,
Sure.
like your first show, BJ's first
Yeah,
show.
that's like when the
Where you
Tahoe
going?
show, like hella people from this gym.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, that's so tight. A bunch
The
of
best
the
part
girls
about
there.
that was when I was backstage too
Yeah.
as well because my lady did that show.
Yeah, it's fucking
I was back
awesome.
there.
So many people,
Everybody
man.
from the gym saw me,
hmm
and everybody that's not from this gym saw me too. And I was backstage fucking just making sure everybody was good. That everybody back there that was like, to me, your team's here, cool. Your team's there, cool. I was with my lady with the team, cool.
Yeah.
But I didn't treat it as I'm just with them. No, I was still going around making sure that who I know, how you doing, how you feeling, we getting
That's
primed.
it.
So I was hyping people
That's
up,
the way to do it.
and without even knowing, people were coming
Yeah,
at
but
it,
how
and they
like
said it.
amazing was that feeling, man, to like be able to show that love and support for everybody.
Yeah,
It's everything.
Best part was when they told me the following days here, or they came in here
Yeah.
from other gyms. They would come in. They go like, "Hey, I just want to say thank you." I'm like, "For what?"
Yeah.
They're like, because of you, I had a great experience.
Yeah.
You hyped me up. You fucking helped me pump.
Yeah.
You were not even in my team, and you helped
So
me
what?
pump up.
So
I'm
what?
like, oh well. I'm like, just because we're not in the same team doesn't mean I can't fucking
Yeah.
be there. It's your first show, or
Yeah.
your coach is probably so whelmed with so much going on.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
I know when you have so many people,
Yeah.
you're fucking overwhelmed.
I could only imagine.
So what's wrong with me
Yeah.
giving a pump? But it felt good hearing that shit. Cause
And
I'm like, oh,
it's
shit.
cool to bring that camaraderie. That's like how I was in powerlifting when, when I, pulled my bicep, my hamstring. That as soon as I did that, I was like, I fuck this. I'm in like coach mode. So I made sure everyone, not only from American Eye, because there was a gang of us that rolled down there. Like the one dude that I ended up becoming friends with, and like come to find out we're like come from similar backgrounds and scenes or whatever. Like I seen this fool and I was like, yeah, this motherfucker looked like somebody I'd hang out with. Same, and I was like, he kind of looked like me, bigger, a little buffer, but I was like, we're probably in the same weight class. We were, same height. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to warm up with this cat because we're in the same class and
Yeah.
the same rack height. So I just went over, I was like, yo, Doug, let's warm up. He's cool. Boom, boom. So then I started helping him do all his weights. Well, his coach had 2 other people, so she got to dip off, and then I ended up meeting her, and she was fucking really cool. So, and that's how it is even now with my clients and stuff like that. I mean, technically, could I charge them to have me there to run their weights and do
Yeah.
all that stuff? Hell no.
Nah,
Fool. I could do all that for free. And when
it's
I'm there, I
fun.
have 3 clients competing in November.
Fuck yeah.
Dog, anybody that's within a fucking radius of me is going to get
Help.
my help.
Yeah.
Regardless, because I
don't
want
care about
everyone to
that. Yeah,
succeed.
I want to help
I
you.
mean, obviously, mine needs to be number one.
Yeah.
You know, but I'm down to help everybody. I want everyone
love
to
that.
succeed. Because you know what? That dude right there, or that girl might not have anybody. They might be nervous. It's their first competition. It might be uncomfortable. This experience could turn them off from the sport forever.
Yeah.
Or it could give them a lifelong love and appreciation. Well, I want to give her or them show them the same passion on why I like doing what I do. So
I feel that.
And what does it cost you?
Like how you said, they might not have somebody backstage, because I
lot of
still
people
remember
don't,
back
bro.
then. I was at a bodybuilding show. I was backstage. I shit you not. I don't remember the girl's name. This bitch collapsed. She backstage.
Oh, dude, yeah.
She had not coach, because she went in by herself. So her coach was from somewhere else.
Sure.
She didn't have a team.
Nobody.
She was literally by her fucking self, trying
Miserable.
to find out what the fuck is going on. I think it was her first show.
Yeah.
So you see shit like that, it's like you gotta ask questions. Don't think, oh, I'm gonna do a show, I'm gonna do great, I think I'm gonna be doing good. No. Fucking who gives a fuck if you're not in that team? Ask that person, like, hey, I'm solo here.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Can I join you guys for getting me ready?
Mm-hmm.
Because there's a lot going on, from pumping to fucking eating
Dude,
your food.
I can't even imagine, you know what I mean? And that's like how it should be. It's the same thing like when I tell my clients, like, I feel like there's a standard. It's just like, okay, and so if that girl's like, oh, and they're like, oh no, but well, fuck you then, motherfucker. Like, all right then, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, just like I tell my clients, like, oh, if I'm not there, ask so and so and so, or if you're trying to, like, someone gives you a hard time, you let me know and I'll take care of it. Like, it should be on such a friendly level, because like, when you step on stage, whatever, but behind stage, it's like we're all here for the same thing. Like, you being a dick isn't going to get you a better point or make you lift more weight.
They just make you want to. They just say, I ain't gonna fuck with that person.
Yeah, like
again.
yeah,
They're just gonna put a bad fucking name in.
Especially if you're like a public figure, like a pro and shit.
Yeah,
I mean, it's the internet. That shit'll get around for like, that bird's go. That fool's a dick. Don't hang out with them, and everybody knows that already.
Out there right now.
Don't need any more of those. Yeah.
Well, that's why it's just getting the feeling of knowing the fact that without me even saying trying or nothing, I was just being who the fuck I am, being friendly, kind, helping.
Yeah, of course.
It opened up doors. But I'm not a coach, so I'm not even trying to take nobody. But it opened up doors of people seeing, like, yo, he's just not an owner. He actually this is what he loves to do.
That's why we come here.
I love fucking making sure that somebody is feeling good in the gym. It has a nice standard, because if you have a negative energy, that negative energy is going to pop off or is not going to run right for you. So I like to make sure I change that shit.
Doc, you do a good job. I actually just got I'll read this to you. It's a text from my homegirl. Nasty Pump. The gym was fun tonight. Lots of good vibes.
Hell yeah.
That's from your gym. She was just here a couple hours ago. Nice. So yeah. No, we talk about it all the time. Especially, it's always a good vibe. Especially the fucking music, bro.
Yeah, we got to make sure that everybody's in here, just because.
No, it is. And like, this gym's tight, dog. There's just like, I haven't talked to a lot of people, you know what I mean? Kind of just coming and do my thing. But like, everyone's hella cool, like, what's up? You know what I mean? Like, it's a good environment versus, dog, when we go to commercial gyms, I'm like,
oh my God.
Dude, especially when I got to county. I mean, I probably looked that way too, chip on my shoulder, but it's like I come here to train, but it's like we're always going to get into it with somebody.
Somebody's staring you down, giving you a fucking
always, bro. And I'm like a fucking 150-pound white boy with jeans, shorts, shants, and like a cutoff shirt. Like, why are you even like on some level of shit like that? Like
a lot of people that think they're badasses go to commercial gyms.
But not here. Here is good vibes, man. And I really like all the people that come here. They're just it's just cool, man. They're just doing their thing, and they're just nice. And I don't know. It's refreshing.
Thank you. I love refreshing.
That's a good word. Drink. Yeah, that's a white people word right there. Refreshing.
I love refreshing drinks. They're so yummy.
Yeah.
But brother, I would love to continue more. I feel like we're gonna get you again, just because there's more to this that we can literally get at it. But we are we're rolling, bro.
Yeah,
we're rolling. But thank you for coming to Chorizo Time.
Honor, man, and blessed. Thank you very much.
We're gonna talk some more aspects later on.
For sure.
Thank you, puppy.